Welcome to Data Project Hub. In this video, we will solve a complex SQL interview question. The question is, given a table of purchase by date, calculate the month over month percentage change in revenue. The output should include the year month date in this format and percentage change, rounded to 2 decimal points, and sorted from the beginning of year to the end of year. The percentage change column will be populated from the second month onwards and can be calculated using the below formula. That is, this month revenue minus last month's revenue divided by last month's revenue multiplied by 100, which will give us the percentage change with respect to the previous month. So for that, we are going to use a table called as sales transactions. So this table contain many number of rows. So writing DDL and DML for this table is actually not very feasible. So what I'm doing here is I'm simply exporting the CSV data as a flat file into SSMS. And the file link from where you can download will be given in the description. So you can simply go ahead and download the file and replicate the same steps. So here we are importing the data into the database called as int underscore quest. For that, right click on the database and select task, then import flat files, and then click on next. And now we have to choose the file from which we are going to import the data. So the file name is, this is the file which we are going to export into SSMS, that is sales underscore transactions. Now click on open. The new table name is sales underscore transactions and the table schema is by default DBO. Now click on next. And now we have four columns, that is ID, created at, value and purchase ID. Now click on next. Now we can see that we can choose the required data type here and also assign primary key and the null constraint in this modify column dialog box. So here the ID can be nvarchar, so that is fine. Created at, let it be date only, so we don't want the time part in the date column, so let it be date. So let me go and choose date. Now value, let it be int, and purchase ID also let it be int. So there are no nulls in the table, so we don't have to select allow nulls. Then click on next and finish. Now insert data is successfully completed. Now click on close. Now let me execute this select top 10 star from select transactions and see if the data is executed successfully. Execute this. Now the data is executed successfully into the new table called as sales underscore transactions. So these are the four columns which are available, that is ID, created at, value and purchase ID. Now here we have to find the monthly percentage revenue difference between different month. So first what we have to do here is we have to calculate the monthly revenue for every month. For that, first let us write a query for the same. We will start writing a select clause, select, and before writing the columns from which we are going to fetch the actual data, let me write the from clause also, that is sales underscore transactions. So this is the table name. Now we want to fetch the year and month part from the created at column. For that, we are going to use the function called as convert function. Instead of using any date function, we are simply going to use the convert function to fetch the year and month from the created at column in the respective format. So here we are converting into n varchar and let the length be 7 comma, and the column or the expression from which we are going to fetch the month and year is created at underscore at, and the third one is style. So here I am going to give 120, which is the preferred style as year underscore month. So if you want a more detailed idea about this convert function and the way in which we are going to convert a date column and fetch year and month from the date column, you can go ahead and see the previous video where I have explained this method in detail. So now after this, we want the sum of value with respect to each year and month, that is sum value, open and close parenthesis, and giving an alias name as current sales underscore sales. Also, since we are using an aggregate function, we want a group by clause also, that is group by, copy the entire function starting from convert to the end of parenthesis, copy and paste it here. Also, we will order the result by created underscore at in descending order, sorry, in ascending order. Now execute this and see what is the result that we are going to get. Column sales underscore transaction dot created id created at is invalid in the order by clause because it is not present in the seller clause. So we can directly go ahead and use this convert function along with the parenthesis, sorry, along with the arguments. We don't have to use the created at column. Now execute this and see what is the result we are going to get. Now we have the first part of the output, that is now we have aggregated the total sales for each year and month. Now we have to find the difference between the current month sales and the previous month sale. For that, we want a new column where we are going to fetch the previous month's sales. For that, let us put this query inside a CTE. Even that is not required. We can even write the same query over here. So I'm not going to use the CTE concept here. We will write the same query here. So this is current month sales. Now we want the sales of previous month. For that, we will use the lag function. So inside the parenthesis for lag function, we are going to use sum of value, open and close parenthesis, and now we are going to use the over clause over, and here we don't have to give any particular partition, but simply give an order by clause based on the same argument which we have provided for the group by clause. So here over, copy this order by inside the parenthesis for lag function, paste it here in ascending order. Now this is the previous month sale, that is previous month underscore sales. Here also let us give current month sales, that is current month sales, and the third column is previous month sales. Now execute this and see what is the result we are getting. Now we have a new column which is created, which is giving us the previous month sales. Now in the question itself, it is given that the percentage change column will be populated from the second month forward. Sorry, the second, starting from the second month. So here for the first month, previous month sales will be null. Obviously, because before the first month there are no sales which is happening. So here it is null. Then and can be calculated using the formula, that is this month revenue, that is current month sales, minus last month's revenue, that is previous month sales, divided by previous month sales, which is multiplied by 100. Now let us try to do that. Let me place this query inside a parenthesis, that is, sorry, inside a CTE, open and close parenthesis. Now inside the CTE, we don't want the order by clause. If we place this order by clause inside the CTE, we will get an error. So outside the CTE, we will write a new query where we are going to calculate the difference between current month sales and previous month sales in percentage. So the first column is year underscore month, comma, and here we are going to apply the equation, that is current underscore month underscore sales minus previous underscore sales, sorry, previous underscore month underscore sales. So this is the first part, which is divided by the previous underscore month underscore sales. Now this is multiplied by 100 into 100. This is the percentage change, percentage underscore change. Now this is taken from the CTE T1, and now we will order the result based on the year month column, that is order by year underscore month in ascending order. Now execute this and see what is the result we are going to get. Now we have obtained a column called as percentage change, but here all the values are zero because Here this column is considered as an integer column, that is why we are getting the result as 0. For that we can simply multiply the numerator part by a 1.0, that is a float number, and get the output, that is 1.0, sorry, 0 into the numerator part, which will give us the output in the record format. Now we can see that we have the percentage change with respect to each year and month. But in the question it's given that we have to round the result to two decimal places. For that what we can do here is we will convert, that is convert into decimal, open and close parenthesis. Let the scale be 10 and precision be 2, that is number of numbers after the decimal, that is 2 comma, and this is the required expression or the column, and the let the third parameter, and here we don't have to provide any third parameter because it's simply converting to decimal, so the style parameter is not required here, so we can simply run this and get the required output. Now we can see that we have the required output in the required format in the required order. The first column is year month and the second column is percentage change. Now coming to the year month 2019 2, we can see that there is a decrease in sales with respect to the previous month, that is 28.56 percentage less compared to the previous month. And coming to 2019 3, which is the third month, we have a increase of 23.35 percentage of the total sales. And now we have obtained our required output. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, subscribe for more. Thank you.